Galaxy Tab A7 Review, a value-for-money device that is apt for the era of video conferences. While looking for a tablet, a typical buyer looks for lasting battery, pleasing viewing experience and, especially after COVID, a good front camera for conferencing. Samsung's new mid-range offering, the Galaxy Tab A7, is a package of everything we just mentioned. The Galaxy Tab A7 comes with two connectivity models, 4G and Wi-Fi. In the box is a USB-C cable and a power adapter. The device sports a sleek design with a metallic finish that certainly makes it look premium. The Samsung Galaxy Tab A7 brings with it a good display, great sound output and a premium build. It is ideal for those looking for a content consumption device from streaming services, some gaming and light productivity work. It will also work if you need a device to attend classes online and type some notes. It has good battery life too. The camera is good enough for video calls but won't replace your smartphone for photography needs. The processor can play all the games you want and run apps from the Play Store, but high-end productivity apps can cause the device to stutter. Buy Samsung Galaxy Tab A7 10.4 2020, buy now on Amazon, available 16,999 rupees. Buy now Samsung Galaxy Tab A7 10.4 2020, detailed review. Unlike smartphones, tablets don't launch every year. And even when they do launch, they are far and few out there. The reason for this is that one does not purchase a new tablet as often as one does a smartphone. Unlike smartphones, which are more active devices, tablets can be considered passive devices. And by passive, I mean they are a better fit for content consumption rather than content creation. High-end tablets like the iPad Pro and the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 aim to blur the lines between a tablet and a laptop, offering high-end specs and functionality when compared to their budget counterparts. With more and more people working from home and especially students attending online lectures, does a budget tablet with long battery life, a decent display and access to a host of apps fill a void that smartphones are too small for and laptops too big for? Let's find out. In the box, you get the tablet along with a USB-C cable and a power adapter. That's it. There is no protective cover or a stylus in the box. You will have to purchase a cover separately as an accessory. The Samsung Galaxy Tab A7 has a metal back. Samsung Galaxy Tab A7, key specifications at a glance: display, 10.4-inch TFT 2000 by 1200 pixels WUXGA+, platform, Qualcomm Snapdragon 662 RAM, 3GB built-in storage, 32GB expandable storage, up to 1TB SIM card slot. No, there is a 4G model, this one is Wi-Fi only, USB-C, yes 3.5mm jack, yes thickness, 7mm battery, 7040 mAh OS, Samsung One UI 2.5 over Android 10 rear camera, 8MP front camera, 5MP speakers, 4 Bluetooth, 5. It's a little surprising to see the tablet running on the Snapdragon 662 when we have seen the more capable Exynos 9611 on Samsung smartphones. But more on that in the performance section. Display and audio performance: while Samsung's flagship tablets like the S6 Review and the S5e Review sport an AMOLED display, the Tab A7 has a TFT display. It has a 2000 by 1200 pixel resolution, giving it a 224 ppi pixel density. While it isn't the crispest display out there when it comes to resolution, it isn't bad either. Colors don't look as vibrant as we've seen them on Samsung's AMOLED display on other tablets, but it isn't as washed out and lackluster on as we've seen on other budget tablets. To put things into perspective, the Samsung Galaxy Tab A7 is priced at 17,999 rupees for the 32GB Wi-Fi only variant. To get the entry-level 32GB Wi-Fi only iPad 8th Gen, you'll have to shell out 29,900 rupees. So, while Samsung is targeting a relatively vacant price point with the A7, going for a cheaper tablet will mean a bigger compromise on the display, and one step above the A7 means spending a little over 10K. The Samsung Galaxy Tab A7 has a 10.4-inch display. To judge the performance of the Samsung Galaxy Tab A7's display, we played a lot of content from popular streaming services like Netflix, Prime Video, Disney+, Hotstar and YouTube, and it all looked quite crisp and surprisingly colorful. From the Cyberpunk 2077 trailer showing off the neon-colored Night City to the cars in the Grand Tour and even the vivid color palette of young Sheldon, it was a treat to watch. The display on auto brightness got slightly dim for my taste, but you can always bump it up manually. The tablet doesn't support HDR, and for the price, it is okay, especially when you consider the display can produce rich colors. The display can also get really bright. Just like other Samsung devices we've seen in the past, you can push the brightness just that bit above the maximum setting, and this helps with daytime viewing of content. The Samsung Galaxy Tab A7 has a single camera at the back. Safe to say that if consuming content is something you are getting this device for, or even attending online classes, then you should do fine with the display. The touch response is good as well, and the tablet responded to the slightest of touches. Coming to the audio performance, it has 4 speakers, 2 on each side when held in landscape mode, and they can get pretty loud. Loud enough that you can place them on a table and a bunch of you can enjoy a movie without needing to attach a Bluetooth speaker. Needless to say, that if you want to watch online classes on this tablet, you won't need to resort to headphones. Performance, as we said above, what's baffling is that despite Samsung having its own Exynos 9611 chip, we see the tablet running on a Snapdragon 662. While the chipset isn't the weakest out there, we have seen offerings from MediaTek trump it in raw performance on smartphones. While it isn't fair to compare smartphone benchmark scores against a tablet, below are some of the benchmark scores of the Samsung Galaxy Tab A7.